Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa sahlan, welcome back. So in the previous lesson, I showed you how to join the letters. We showed you how the letters looked at the beginning of the word, in the middle, and at the end. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to use what we learned in the previous lesson to actually form words. Okay, so and what I would suggest to you is to download this or even get an exercise book and try and do the joining of the letters before I do it. So that one then you can correct your answers with what I actually write. So the first one is the letter Alif. So we say Alif and up. Okay, so because the Alif is a naughty letter, the Ba does not join onto the Alif. Next one is the letter Ba, is the word Bab, which is door, Bab. So here we use the initial form, and then we have the Alif, and then the Ba, Bab. Next we have the Mim, so Ma, and then we have the Alif, and then the Hamza at the end. The Hamza acts like a glottal stop, so it's Ma. Next we have the letter Ba, so the first word is Bait, so Ba, the Ya, and then we have the Ta at the end. Bait. So the next one is Kabir. So Kaf, then the Ba, then we have the Ya, and then the Ra. Kabir. So next we have the word Qalb, which is a Qaf. Then we have the Lam, and then we have the Ba. So the Ba comes onto the end. Qalb, okay, which means heart. Next we have the letter Ta. So Ta starts, and the word is teen, which is fig. Okay, so the Ta at the beginning, then we have the Ya, and then we have the Noon, teen. Next one is Kitab, Kitab, which is book. So Kaf, then we have the Ta, we have the Alif, and then we have the Ba, Kitab. Then we have Bint, so that's a Ba, letter Noon, and the letter Ta, Bint. So then we have the letter Tha, and the first word is Thamar, which is fruit. So the letter Tha starts like this, with the nuqtas, have the Mim, and then the Ra, Thamar. So next we have the word Kathir, and starts with the Kaf. Then we have the Fa, then we have the letter Ya, and then we have the Ra, and that's Kathir. Next we have Hadith, which is talk, Hadith, Ha, then the letter Dal, the letter Ya, and then the Qa at the end. Hadith. So next we have the letter Jim, and first word is Jamil, or if you're from Egypt, Gamil. So we have the letter Jim. Then we have the letter Mim, the letter Ya, and the Lam. Jamil. Actually, this is wrong. Yeah, it should be on the top. Jamil. Next we have Shuja, which is brave. So it's a sheen. So raise the hair slightly because the next letter is the letter G. So I want it to join up. So here. Then we have the alif. And then the ain. Shuja. So next we have the word Taj, which is crown. So we have the Ta. Then we have the alif. Then we have the Jim. And the Jim doesn't join on to the alif because the alif is a naughty letter. So Taj. Next we have the letter Ha. So Ha is the word is Himar. Himar, which is donkey. So we got H. We have the Mim. We have the alif. And then the Ra. Himar. Next we have Bahr, which is the sea. With the letter Ba. Then we have the Ha. Then we have the Ra. Bahr. Bahr. Next we have the word Milh, which is salt. So we start with the Mim. Then we have the Lam. And then we have the Ha. Okay, Milh. Next we have the letter Kha. So the first word is khubz, which is bread. So the first letter is Kha. We have the Ba and the Z. That's khubz. Next we have Nokh, which is the palm tree or date palm. So we have Noon. Then we have the Kha. Then we have the Lam. That is Nokhl. So finally we have the word Sheikh. Starts with the Sheen. Then we have the Ya. Then we have the Kha. Sheikh. Sheikh. Next we have the letter Dal. So the first word is Dars. So the Dal. Then we have the Ra. And the Ra doesn't do not to the Dal because the Dal is a naughty letter. And then the Sin. That's Dars. Next we have Madrasa. So the Mi. We have the Dal. Then we have the Ra. Then we have the Sin. And finally we have the Ta marbuta. Now the Ta marbuta is used to show that it's a feminine word. okay, but we'll cover that in a later lesson. So madrasa. Then we have jadid or gadid if you're from Egypt. So the letter Jim, then the dal, then the ya, and then the dal. Jadid. Next we have the letter dal, dal. So the first word is the head. So the dal, then we have the ha. Now because the is a naughty letter, the ha will use the initial form. So here we'll say like this, and then the ba. So the letter ya. Then we have the dal. Then we have the ha, and the letter ba. Yadhab. Finally, we have hada, which is this. So that's a demonstrative pronoun, which we'll use again in a later lesson. So the first one is the ha,